I always just considered ourselves lucky. I mean, we're musicians that happen to have a lucky break, really. I mean, we could still be working local gigs and nightclubs or something, and so I never had the feeling like we deserved it, and the more that would happen, well, of course it should. I never felt like that at all. Tried to tell myself that if it ever did, because you keep hearing stories about how people change and success spoils, so on and so forth, and that if it ever did happen, I try to remember back to when we were just struggling and lifting amps and auditioning and everything else, and just try to, stay the same.
But I remember one thing when we first started. Remember when we're signed with A&M Records, and Herb Alpert is the one who signed us, and we were so taken with him when we first met him. I mean, it was like just standing there with your mouth open, And I remember the one thing that he said in relating to this fame thing. He said that you always got to remember that as fast as you came up, it can flop as fast, and you can be back sweeping the streets. Remember when he said that? And that always stuck with me.
Yeah, he always he seemed to maintain his
never
cool,
changed.
Really. He didn't change at all. He was a really average guy after all that success, and that impressed us a lot.
Yes, you kept your feet on the ground, and again, the thing that is always brought up is the image of the Carpenters. Is it for real, or is it something that's being carefully manufactured?
It was just something that the image that we carry to a point is true, but
it's done up
it
a
tends
little
to
it's
go
overdone in the press.
Sometimes, not often enough, we reflect upon the good things, and those thoughts always center around those we love. And I think about those people who mean so much to me, and for so many years have made me so very happy. And I count the times I have forgotten to say thank you, and just how much I love them.
Wouldn't you rather have a more real you presented?
Yeah, but this is something a brother-sister acts, right smack in the middle of the hard rock thing when it happened, was something that had never happened. I mean, a brother-sister act period hadn't happened, so nobody knew how to photograph it, so they immediately went for the old married Stephen Eady shots, of the cheeks together smiling, because they didn't know what else to do with it. And then the whole thing with us being sort of soft sounding in the middle of the hard stuff, which we enjoyed, that the whole thing really got blown out of proportion as to, being squeaky clean apple pie, never dreaming of saying, shit.
Thank you.
It got overdone.
Do you see a time coming in the future when you're going to adjust this, when you're going to get in?
Well, we're trying to, because I've had my fill of having it overdone in the wrong direction, and so
we have been for a while. It's people think you don't do anything. You don't smoke. You don't drink. Nothing. Personally, we don't smoke, but it's not because. It's just because it's something we don't like. I mean, but if I did like to smoke, I would, you know, but people think you never touch a drop of, I mean, we're not alcoholics or anything, but we like wine. But it's
and
really...
before I went on losing a bunch of weight, I used to have a beer every now and then, and yet some fan got into a rehearsal when we were in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was about 100 degrees. No lie. I mean, it was really hot. It was in the middle of summer. We had a bunch of beer there, and I had a beer, and the fan saw me drinking a beer and wrote a letter.
Yeah.
How dare Carpenters drink a beer? I mean, what's this going to do to their image? What do you mean image? Beer is one of the most all-American baseball game, average Joe have a beer. I mean, what's wrong with having a beer?
Any sort of guilt about not the success, but the rewards that it brings into you that are so vast and so out of proportion.
They are. But there's a lot. It's not just music. It's not just entertainment. There's a lot of professions that if you happen to become successful at, really bring in a lot of money. You know. Oh, sure. We talk about that quite a bit. Our manager and all this, we're talking about how much, you know, it can bring in and how out of proportion it is, you know. But
it seems that, you know, like in saying that it does get a little ridiculous. But I don't think there's any amount of money that you can tag on making somebody happy and giving them what they want, you know. And people don't have to come to see you, and a lot of times, you know, I think if it makes them feel better,